Alright, I didn't take a trade today, but I'm gonna do a recap. Basically a journal. So, coming today, obviously bullish because we're all-time highs. What I wanted to see was a retrace into this 1 hour gap and then a nice inversion to go long, which we got on open 9:30. We did actually get an inversion here on the 30-second, but I didn't take it because I don't really take 30-second inversions. As of recently, I've been backtesting and I've been realizing that 30-second inversions can work when they're sponsored. So I could have taken this for a 1 to 3. I remember the stop was like 50. Yeah, I could have taken that. That was one setup that presented itself. This was probably the best one that presented itself. 30-second inversion, don't really take them, but I've realized that when they're sponsored, when it's sponsored by this 1 hour, well, it's not sponsored. It's not sponsored, it's just retracing into a 1 hour. Yeah, it wasn't a valid trade, I didn't take that trade. Could have, but it wasn't a valid trade. And I found that a lot of inversions just presented themselves in this leg and didn't really work. There was this inversion that presented itself. I was about to enter this, but I was just like, this RR is just horror. It's just not a good trade. It's just literally just simple as that. It's not a good trade. I didn't take that. I got instantly stopped out. So that was one failed inversion. Then here, so this was the trade that worked today. But even then, look, it's likely that even if I took this, I would have been stopped out. More than likely. So that was the second trade that failed, right? And the third trade that failed, third trade that won was this one, and this one went up to the 1 to 3. But I wasn't confident in taking this trade because there was no difference, like there was no shift in narrative, no change in narrative. It's not like we came down, swept out these lows, then produced a setup. We just continued in this same ranging chopping pattern. It just so happened that this one played out. So I wasn't mad when this one ran because there was like no narrative behind it. To what I can take from the day, I think that 9:30, especially with the 1 hour inversion, I think the 30-second inversion was, 1 hour retrace, I think the 30-second inversion was valid here. Like if you just think about it, we came, swept these equal lows, tapped into the 1 hour, claimed some of this low resistance, and then produced a long, but to be honest, I wasn't aware of this low resistance when it happened. I knew that we swept this area of equal lows, but I'm just not confident with 30-second trades. I guess for future I know that something like this could work, but in the moment it wasn't something that appealed to me. And yeah, so that was the 1 to 3. Again, that would have run, but run after a lot of ranging and chop. This one was a valid setup that ran, but with no true narrative behind it, no sweep of a low. It was just washed. It was a washed setup pattern trade. Because I could have pattern traded this one, would have lost, could have pattern traded this one, would have lost. So why would I take this trade when it's exactly the same in terms of it just ranging? Yeah, that's it.